Hey guys, welcome back. So today what I want to do is I want to take you through a quick tutorial of how to create a stamp brush in Procreate. So as always, I am using a 12.9-inch iPad Pro with an Apple Pencil, and I am using the app Procreate. So what we want to do is we want to start with a square blank canvas, and I'm going to use just a regular monoline brush. And the first thing that we want to do is we want to draw whatever it is that we want our stamp brush to be. So we just want a simple image, and we want to make sure that it is in the color black. It needs to be the blackest of black. Otherwise, this isn't going to work as well. So for the purposes of this, I am just going to do a simple little heart design and use that as a stamp brush. All right, so what we want to do is we want to go up to the settings, a little wrench here, and you're going to want to click on it. And you're going to want to go to the add section under actions, and you're going to click copy canvas. So now it has copied everything that's on this layer right now. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our brush settings, and we are going to duplicate a brush. So for the purposes of this, I'm just going to duplicate my monoline brush. This is usually the easiest way to do it because the settings are a little easier to work with on a simple monoline brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swipe left, and I'm going to hit duplicate. And that's it. So it'll duplicate the exact same brush, but it'll have a number 1 here, indicating that they're still the same thing, but we'll change the title of it in a little bit. So I'm going to click on that, and it is going to take me to this screen. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to go to this section right here, the shape tab, and click on that. So here you're going to have your shape source. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit, we're going to import, and all you're going to do here is click paste, and it is going to paste exactly what was on our canvas. Now, the next part is you take the two fingers right here, and you're just going to tap once to invert the image so it looks like this. This is a critical step, otherwise it's not going to work. So make sure that you take 2 fingers and tap once to invert it. You're going to click done once you've done that. And here you're still not seeing the stamp brush, right? So what we're going to do next is we're going to go into our settings and tweak things to make it that stamp brush that we're looking for. So first, what we're going to do is we are going to go back to our stroke path here, and we're going to bring our spacing all the way up to 100. So it's starting to look like something, right? Which is perfect. I like to have my streamline on max, but you can play with this a little bit as you build your stamp brush, but I like to have it on max. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to properties here. And the first thing you're going to see unclicked here is a use stamp preview. You're going to want to click stamp preview. And what we want to make sure is we want to make sure that we have the maximum opacity here. Otherwise, your brush isn't going to work as well. And you also want to make sure that your maximum size of the brush is all the way pushed up. Don't worry, we'll fix this in a minute. I like to change the minimum size typically to about 25 or 30. It's totally up to you. The next thing I want to do is here in the preview section, I'm going to change it from 49, and I typically like to have it between 20 and 30% depending on the size of the image. So we're going to bring it down to 20% and see what it looks like in a minute. Now that we've done that, we're going to go back to shape, and we're going to unclick. I don't even know how to say that. I'm not even going to try and say that, but you're going to unclick this one right here. And that way it goes back to the regular shape. So every time you hit it. Now you're also going to bring the count number down to 1. Okay. The last thing you're going to do here is you're going to make sure that improved filtering is clicked. And actually, the final step is you're going to bring the rotation down to 0. Now, as you can see, if you bring rotation back up, it'll change the rotation of your hearts. I don't want that effect. So I'm going to bring the rotation back down so that every time I stamp, the heart is facing the same way. And here we can see that the heart stamp preview is still pretty big. And even though I'm at 20%, I'm actually going to bring this down a little bit more, and we're gonna do 12% and see what that looks like. And now it fits into the little preview so you know what you're looking at. I'm gonna go back here and clear my layer, bring down the size, and you have your very own stamp brush. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments, and I will answer them for you. Thanks, everyone.